Well, there is a word in the English language that can strike fear into anyone who hears it: cancer. Now, we all know someone who has dealt with the disease, and you may often have misconceptions that you think are truths when it comes to a diagnosis and treatment. Our sponsor, Karmanos Cancer Institute, wants to help dispel some of those myths and provide you with the appropriate clinical information so your family is properly informed. Joining us now is Dr. Elizabeth Heath, a medical oncologist with the Barbara Ann Karmanos Cancer Institute, and Josephine Roach, a 5-year cancer survivor and member of the Karmanos Cancer Advocacy Program. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
And congratulations on 5 years to you as well. That is absolutely amazing, because that is a huge milestone, right, in your road to recovery. So let's get right into some of the myths that you want to talk about, because people can be grossly misinformed. I would say even with, social media, you might get a lot of information that is not accurate, and that's what you're trying to stop, right?
That's right.
So first, cancer is a death sentence. That's what a lot of people say. What do you say to that?
Absolutely false.
Okay.
If we can catch cancer early, the cure rate is astoundingly high, no matter what cancer we're talking about.
Okay.
So being aware of the cancer risk factors and knowing available screening tools, that's the key. And that's what we're hoping to share at our symposium.
Okay. So next is, if a family member has cancer, you are destined to also have cancer. This is one that probably many people just assume.
Yeah.
Myth? False?
Myth again.
Okay.
There is a small percentage of people that have an inherited risk for having any cancer, but most cancers are not. Here again, I think it's being aware of what's around you in terms of resources and recognizing that cancer is not a death sentence.
Okay.
It comes back to that again. Catching it early is really, really key.
Okay. Now, another one is, does someone in your family have to have breast cancer for you to have it? That's my question to you, Josephine.
No.
Okay.
So that would be a myth as well. Yeah, no, I am a 5-year breast cancer survivor, and in my family, my mother had a half sister that had breast cancer, but I had no first-degree relatives. So most, for breast cancer, 5 to 10% are hereditary. The rest, that means, leaves almost all of us at risk.
Okay, that's good to know, because people just assume, oh, it's not in my family, I'm fine, right? And that's not necessarily the case. Well, another myth that we need to discuss are about clinical trials, and that they're only for people with severe cancer. Is that correct, doctor?
Yeah, same thing. Another false, assumption. Clinical trials are just a way for our community, our patients, to get access to the newest treatments. You don't have to be in an advanced stage. It's in every stage. Anytime you're asking a question that we don't know the answer to, it's a clinical trial.
Okay. All right. Now, finally, another myth is insurance doesn't cover clinical trials. Now, this sounds like something that might be true, but you're saying that it's a myth?
It is. Insurance plans actually want patients to get the best care possible so that we can all remain healthy and, live our best lives. We want to make sure that patients know that insurance plans will cover clinical trials, but when you do sign up, your doctor or physician should go over that with you,
right,
because then you know exactly what's happening.
Right. And that means so much to have your doctor who you know and who you have a relationship as part of that entire process as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is just some of the information that you want to get out there. But is there anything, but you guys are holding a symposium, right, to answer some more questions for any person or family dealing with cancer. Tell us about that.
Yes. First of all, we hope everyone joins us on Saturday, September 9th. We're actually live at 3 locations in Detroit, as well as Lansing, as well as Flint. And for those who can't join us, we'll be live streaming, so join us virtually. But we hope people come and learn together, when you meet others who are going through the same sort of journey. And that's anyone, friends, family members. Cancer touches so many of us, it's important. For additional information, we have all sorts of educational, information, screening, and everything on the Karmanos.org website.
Okay. All right. Well, Dr. Heath and Josephine, thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate you being here. Well, if you want to register for the symposium, remember you have to do it by August 31st. So go to the website, karmanos.com/cancer symposium. Again, that's karmanos.com/cancer symposium.